friends. Welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and this is the Yarn Room. Thank you for joining me in here today, and I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day, which I am hyped up on prednisone, so I was able to sweep and mop the parlor this morning. To sweep and mop is like unbelievable for me, okay? Normally, I'm able to do one or the other. I can either sweep it or I can mop it, but I can't do both. But I did take a break in between them. Hey, baby, come around this way, baby. Um, I can't normally do both, but prednisone does amazing things for you after the first few large doses. So I was able to get that done. And the parlor is the first room of our house, so it is the floor that gets the dirtiest the quickest. So I'm always needing to sweep and mop in there. Hey, baby. Yeah, you heard me talking and had to come see, didn't you? She's like, she probably thinks I'm talking to the cats, right? And she had to come make sure that I wasn't talking to them, that I talked to her and not the cats. She's jealous of Sissy and Sassy, and Sassy is jealous of Phoebe and Sissy, and Sissy could care less. Oh, goodness, Phoebe. Yeah, her spoiled. So I'm so excited about something coming up in May. I'm like so excited. I got to give y'all just a little mention about it right now. I was on the internet just cruising, looking for something, and I was looking for yarn related stuff, and then something came up for Monroe, Louisiana, and that's where I live. And I was just like, what is this? And so I clicked on it and looked, and I was just like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that's in Monroe, Louisiana. And it is it's a fiber. Oh, hold on. Let me get this straight. It is a little home farm, hobby farm, and they make fiber out of or rabbit fur. Yes. There's no harm to the rabbits. They just feed the rabbits and keep the rabbits and take their hair, and they don't shave them or anything. I think it comes off naturally, and they use that to make yarn. Angora rabbits? Yeah, I believe that's what it's called. Guess what? We are going to watch the process. Like, we're going to go, we're taking you with us. We are going to go, and she is going to tell us all about it and give us just an education on it, show us what she does, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm so excited. Now, we're not going until mid May, around, I think, May 13th. So it's something to look forward to. Phoebe just like pulled my hair all up. um, it's something to look forward to, and I'm excited about it. And so I was looking at her website. I was looking at all her stuff, her different little sites and stuff. And I saw a picture of her, and I was just like, do I know her? And I just went looking, searching to see if I could find her name anywhere. Yes, I know her. Not personally, like I don't know that I've ever met her face to face, but she and her husband and their children moved here from Ohio several years back. I can't even remember what year that was, but several years back, they moved here from Ohio because of her husband's job, and they homeschooled their children. And guess what? I homeschooled my children, and out there in the world, I'm out there for homeschool contact. So I get a lot of contacts about that and such. And so when she came here, she was looking for a homeschool group, of course, and she found this group that I started back in like 2010. So she hooked up with our group, and it was, very nice. The group that I had started in 2010 was a group for basically anyone. We were in a homeschool group and had been in this one homeschool group since Dakota was like 4 years old up until he graduated high school, which I think was in 2010. And so I had a friend that was Mormon, and she couldn't join that group because that group had a statement of faith and they were very exclusive. And so, I wanted to do homeschool things with my friend that was Mormon. Even though we did not believe the same, we could still have fun and do things together. And it just saddened me that we couldn't, do homeschool activities together with a group. So I started a new homeschool group at that time. It was inclusive. There was, some rules, regulations, boundaries, or whatever, but it wasn't exclusive. It was a very inclusive group, and it worked beautifully for years. It's still going on. I passed when Elijah graduated. I passed the group on to some other ladies, and it is in good hands and still running and kicking strong. But anyway, I had met this lady through that group, through the homeschool group, and she, I believe she couldn't join the other big group either, and so she joined this group, and it was a beautiful relationship there. And so when I saw her picture, I recognized her, but then I had to see her name to know that that was really her. And so we connected, and I talked with her and told her about my YouTube channel because she didn't have an idea, because I don't really tell people. I don't really like to tell people that I do this. And I don't know if she looked at my channel or not, but she's excited about doing a little video with me, and we are going to do that in May. So I'm just excited and can't hold it in, and got to tell y'all, like, we're going on a field trip. I was supposed to say something else and I forgot. It flew in my mind and flew out of my mind. I don't know. But anyway, guys, I just thought I would share that with you guys because I'm excited about it. I have a finished project today I wanted to share with you all. I had pulled out, I have these drawers right here that had some whips, and I think I'm done digging through that set of drawers because what's left in there is some blankets that I'm not going to pull out right now because I already have some blankets going. But I had pulled a purple dress out of there here like a week ago or so, maybe even 2 weeks ago. But I finished that dress and wanted to share it with you guys. It turned out really cute. I'm not happy with the model that it's wearing it. Like, I don't think it looks good on her, but the dress itself is a cute little dress. So here is my finished purple metallic dress. And this is April, my model April, who is wearing it. She is showing off our dress today. Now, she is not the doll that I originally was making the dress for. Originally, I had a 28-inch Ariel, Disney Ariel mermaid, Little Mermaid doll that I was making the dress for. So there's not a pattern for this dress. I was making the dress and trying it on her and seeing where I needed to increase, because she did have a little bit of a bust. So I was increasing there and then decreasing for the waist. And anyway, I was making the dress to fit that doll. And then somewhere along the line, I don't know, I had a lot of sickness come through then, because that was right before my feeding tube ordeal. And so that dress went into a whip bag. And usually when, like, I go in the hospital or whatever and the kids would clean up or whatever, they would just put everything in a box, tote boxes and stuff, so, and then I never saw it again. But anyway, I when I pulled that dress out, I knew that that was a dress I was making for that Ariel, but I also knew that I had a long ways to go to make it long enough for her because she is 28 inches tall, I believe. I believe she's 28 or 32, but I think she's 28. So I didn't really want to finish it for her. I didn't want to keep going round and around and around. So I decided to just make it long for her. And I knew I did try it and see that it would fit her body up here. And so then I just made it the length to come all the way down to her feet. Now, and so that's what I did. Now, I honestly, she is size 0 to 3 months. And I honestly think it looks more like a toddler dress than a baby dress. So I think it would be cuter on a toddler. But my toddler dolls aren't going to fit this form right here. So it was April. She got picked to model this dress. And she is not sure about it either. So I was making the dress, and I was making this with, I love this yarn, metallic, and it's purple. Is it called anything else? I think it's probably just called purple. It's called Grapette, okay? It did come from Hobby Lobby. And this is a 4-weight yarn. You guys probably already know that. But it is, I'll tell you how many yards. I know it's here. I just can't get my eyes on it. It's made in Turkey. It is very soft. And on this, you cannot feel like the metallic. You don't feel that. It's not scratchy or anything like that. Oh, it's 252 yards. Okay. All right, so I, finished off the length of the dress, and I did want to do the little scallop around the bottom of it. And so I couldn't decide if I wanted to do white. Like a lot of my dresses, I trim in white. And so I kind of wanted something different, but I didn't know if a different color would look, odd. So I texted my friend Connie at Connie's Crafty Crochet Corner, and I will link Connie in the description box below so you can go check out my friend Connie. I texted her a picture of the purple dress without anything else on it, and I said, should I trim it in white, pink, another color? What do you think? And she said, try pink. So I tried the pink. I did a few of the scallops, and then I sent her a picture, and she said she loved it. So I went with it and, made this little dress. I scalloped at the bottom of it, and then I come back and scalloped around the sleeves. And then it had this big open space, and I was like, oh, it needs something. So I just made this little flower and tacked on there for April. And she's still not sure about this dress. The only thing I did not do was I did not put a button on the back yet because I can't sew like that. That's something I'll have to get Big Daddy to do for me. It just needs one button right here. So I could get him to tack a little button on there, and then it will be, completely finished. But until meantime, I mean, if he don't get around to doing that, it's okay, because it's not like the doll is gonna like get out of the dress or anything. But I didn't put any socks on April. She does have a diaper on. I didn't put any socks or shoes on her because I like her little baby feet. I don't know if you can tell the way her toe is sticking up there. I just like that. So I didn't put any socks or shoes on her. I just left her like this, and I'm going to set her up and let her model this dress for a little bit. And the pink that I used to go around it is, guess what? I love this yarn, metallic and pinky toes. So it is metallic also. And like I said, you can't feel that metallic. Like this would be perfectly fine for a real baby because it wouldn't be scratchy or anything like that. It is soft. And that is acrylic yarn, so if it was thrown in the dryer, it would soften on up too. But anyway, I love how the dress turned out, and I thank Connie for picking pink to go with it. I'm gonna see if I could get her up a little bit back so you could see all of it. But anyway, I don't know. The look on her face is she's not sure about this dress. That cracks me up. Oh, so April, why don't you just lay down right here for a moment? And I'm probably going to sit her in the parlor so that I can laugh every time I walk past her. So, guys, tell me below in the comments, what is your latest finished project? Whether it was knitting, crochet, loom knitting, or whatever, quilting, whatever your latest project was. Diamond painting. I'm not into diamond painting because I really just don't know that I could handle the drills and do all that kind of stuff. But I think they're pretty, and I've seen people finish those that look really nice, but I've never seen one in person, only on video and pictures. But yeah, tell me your latest finished project. Maybe it was working in your garden and you planted such and such flowers or milkweed or whatever you have going on in your garden or your yard or in your house. What's your latest finished project that you've been working on? I love to hear from you guys. I love hearing about, your life and knowing what's going on with you all. So I am going to get back in there and work on my summer my summer t-shirt that I'm making. I got a lot done on it last night. Usually when I can find something good to watch, a movie or a show or something, I can crank out the project. So I did get to my row 14 that I was trying to get to, and then I stopped. And then this morning, I decided getting to row 14 wasn't quite enough for me because I looked back at Summer's video, and she wears her tops tight around her bust line, and I do not. I need it loose. I don't want anything tight on me right there. So I'm going to have to go a few more rows. I don't know how many more, but I'm going to go a few more rows because I want it to fit me kind of straight and not fitted. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm crocheting on it, and then tonight I'm going to get Big Daddy to help me. Like, I'm going to put it on over me and get him to help to see, is it big enough for that, or do I need to keep going for a little bit? So, yeah. But I appreciate you all coming by and watching today and hanging out with me for a little bit. I love hanging out with you guys. And I will see you all again in the next video, which will be tomorrow, hopefully. That's my plan. That's my plan. Bye, friends. Love you guys. And remember, it is a beautiful day to crochet.